know what happens in this chair, don't you, Wendy?
I'm looking forward to it.
Uh-huh. Now, I warn you guys, we may start off conversationally, but given the nature of where we are, I can't guarantee that she'll be able to keep herself out of a formal trance. Just a warning. How are you doing, Wendy?
Good.
Are you okay with talking about what we talked about before?
Yes.
So, what's troubling you?
I've had a chest infection for 3 weeks. I don't usually get ill at all. I'm on my 3rd lot of antibiotics. I've flown across the Atlantic and Pacific and kept everybody on the plane awake. I can't sleep because of that, because I'm, feeling unwell. As soon as my chest starts to feel better, my nose starts to run. And this morning I didn't feel too bad yesterday. I got a terrible sore throat today. It's just keeping on recurring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So
You asked.
I did. You're right. It's my mistake. So let's assume that you got through this. How would it be? I mean, you've got other illnesses in the past, right? You're a fit lady. It's not really an issue for you normally.
No.
So how do you normally feel when you overcome a cold or in your normal state of being?
Feel well. Feel a bit off for a couple of days, just like normal. Just come back to being in good health. Yeah.
It's in good health. So when you're in good health, how do you know you are?
Absence of a problem.
Sure, that's the absence, but how do you know you are?
How do I know?
Because you're not thinking, oh, I haven't got a cough today, I must be healthy.
No. You just go about normal life.
So what's it feel like inside your body? Do you have energy? Do you have? Are you focused? Are you unfocused? Are you like? How do you know when you're? What's it like to be normal every day?
Get up in the morning, you do your things you need to do for the day. Go through life.
And how's it different to what you're doing now?
Struggling to stay awake, struggling to breathe.
Okay, so staying awake would be one of those things. Okay.
Struggling to stay awake in the daytime.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't struggle.
Don't worry. We're not going to start putting the whole insomnia thing in. That's not kind of, that wouldn't be a healthy approach to thinking. So staying awake, is appropriate too,
yes,
right? You said something about something else after that, about breathing, was it?
Yes, well, I developed asthma with this thing. I don't usually have asthma or chest infection.
So if you're breathing freely,
Yeah.
free breathing, not that I'm going to charge you for breathing, but you know what I mean. So if you're breathing freely, that'd be like, be
That'd be a real bonus.
pretty good.
At the moment, yes.
So what else how else would you know that this is gone?
I feel energised.
Energized, okay. So in terms of, how, what you would be doing or what people will be saying to you or how you'd be living your life, what kind of things would be happening around you or inside you as a result of just being healthy again? I mean, first of all, you'd be healthy, right? You'd be in good health.
Well, people wouldn't look at me like I've got TB when I cross.
So how would they look at you?
They would just stand and speak to me normally instead of turning away and thinking I'm going to give them a disease.
So you know what normal looks like, right?
Yes.
Okay, what else?
I just didn't like to enjoy feeling normal again.
There you go. Now I'm going to break ranks a little bit. You'll find out in a second why I do this. It'll make sense actually when I ask the question. You've been ill in the past, right?
Not as ill as this.
Sure, but you've been ill in the past, and you haven't stayed ill.
Yeah, no.
Right, so you've overcome it.
Yes.
Right? So you've done that. I mean, you've done that several times,
Yes.
right? How long have you normally been ill? I mean, what's the longest? Or
Normally, if you've got a cold or
average?
something, a week, 5 days a week.
5 days a week, and then after that you just come back to normal.
Yeah.
Okay? So we say about 5 days here. And that's happened several times too, so it's like, that's normal. That's how you normally deal with whatever comes in to your system, right? Okay. So we can do what you did earlier on, or we can do the much more conversational thing. And of course, we're here to do the conversation thing. You know that, don't you, Wendy?
Yes.
And you know that you've overcome illness in the past. So inside you, there's something that knows how to be healthy,
Yes.
right? It's been healthy in the past.
Yes.
And sure, sometimes it takes a few days to do it because it's got to do its work, white blood cells, whatever it is. I'm no doctor, so you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yep.
And you know that within a few days, it all clears up and you feel normal.
Yes.
You feel healthy. And you know what feeling healthy feels like, don't you?
Yep.
It's like you breathe easily. You're totally awake during the daytime hours. You can sleep well at night, but you're totally awake during the daytime hours. And you feel kind of normal, right?
Yep.
People look at you like you're a normal person, and that feels right? Because I have a sense that you're quite a friendly, chatty sort of person normally. You're engaging with people. You're not pushing people away. You don't like bite their heads off as you go along.
No.
So it means that really, when you're feeling normal, people kind of like you. And you enjoy being around you, and you can share part of your energy, part of who you are and how you are with them, right? Mm-hmm. And you know that in the past, you've had illnesses before, and you've overcome those. Now, the interesting thing is, you have no idea how you overcame those diseases, do you?
Okay.
You have no idea. That's right. You have no idea what happened. And yet something did. Something happened. Something happened which allowed you to go back to feeling good, feeling normal. Normal health. So you can be awake during the daytime, awake during the daytime, and sleep peacefully at nighttime. So you're awake during the day and you sleep peacefully at nighttime, and you know what that feels like, don't you? Mm-hmm. And you can breathe easy. And when you breathe easy, you know that's pretty much a good sign that you're either on the mend or you're fully mended, right? And you know what it's like to breathe easy. I mean, not now, breathing easy, but you know that your body knows how to do it. And more importantly, your body knows how to create the conditions so you can breathe easy, breathe freely. There you go. Your body knows how to create conditions to breathe freely and just feel normal, healthy. And something's happening inside right now, isn't it? You really don't know what it is, do you? Something's happening and you don't know what it is. Am I right? What's that? You're not sure, are you?
No.
You're really not sure. But how's your breathing doing? There you go.
That's good, yeah.
It is good. It's not perfect yet.
No.
But then again, it did take a few days for the cold to normally clear, did it not?
Mm-hmm.
So something's happening, and you're not even sure what it is. But you know your breathing's okay. A little better than before.
Mm.
Maybe the first sign of something. And you don't have to know how you do it, do you? You don't have to know how it happened in the past to know that it did. All you need to know is that at some point in the future, you will feel normal, healthy. People will talk to you just like normal. And you can talk right back. Feeling healthy, normal, every day. It's just part of how nature works, right? It's a cycle. And of course, I know and you know that whatever condition you've had up to this point has been unnaturally long. And neither you nor I know why that condition was there for that unnatural length of time, because you've been doing all the right things, taking antibiotics and other things. So it means that perhaps inside you, you're unconscious. It's trying to send you a message about something. And it's pretty determined about it too, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. And the cool thing is, as you're on the mend, perhaps you'll find different ways of achieving that outcome. I wouldn't be surprised if you end up having a dream that tells you something of importance for you to know, something about your health or related to that. And you know what I mean by that, do you not? But how could you know what you're about to dream? No one knows. I don't know what I'm about to dream, and my dreams. So how the hell am I going to guess what you're going to dream? But you and I both know you will dream, don't you? Mm-hmm. And something's going to happen in those dreams. No matter how hard you try, you can't prevent something happening in those dreams. And how's your breathing doing?
Yeah, it's all right.
It's getting better?
Yeah.
Compared to before?
Comes and goes.
Comes and goes, doesn't it? And now it's coming. Or is it going?
No, it's going at the moment.
Oh, it's going.
It's going good.
It's going good.
Yeah.
Going good. What's it feel like to know that it's going good?
That's good.
Feels good.
Mm.
Now, as you sit there, you and I both know that some things take time. It doesn't have to happen in 5 minutes or even an hour. Sometimes it takes a long, long time, like overnight. Like dreaming. It doesn't happen during the day. You don't really want it to happen during the day, do you? So you can take your time to await the dream, can you not? But just like waking up in the morning, sometimes you feel refreshed, and sometimes you just know that tomorrow will be the day. that I'll feel more refreshed, more myself. That's normally the first sign that you're getting better, isn't it? And as you get those signs of getting better, you know that you still have to do things to take care of yourself. You know, you go to bed early and you eat the right things and you know the kind of stuff I'm talking about. And as you engage in those behaviors inside you, something can engage in a different set of behaviors. Your whole neurochemistry can change. That's what happens when something fights off a disease. So, just for the fun of it, I'd like you to try something out. Are you willing to play with something?
Yeah.
So, just go ahead inside and just ask your unconscious to give you a symbol or sign that something is happening, something positive. That's it. It's going to allow you to be more normal again. It's like talking to yourself. So it's really you that's going to answer, isn't it? And rather than making something come, just say to yourself, hey, remind me of something. Flash me an image, a sound, a song, a word, a picture, a symbol of some sort that lets you know that, hey, something good is happening. And notice what happens. There you go. There you go. And what's happening now?
My throat's less sore.
Your throat is less sore. That's a pretty good signal, isn't it?
It is, because it's been awful all day.
It's been awful all day and it's less sore now. Did you expect that to happen?
Yeah, because I expected it to be really work.
Confidence, I like this. Well, thank you for the vote of confidence. Now the question for you is, are you happy to allow this trend to continue so that your body can take its own time to do what it does and needs to do thoroughly? Are you happy that this is enough to start the point with?
Yeah.
Well, if you're not, you just check inside and find out, is this enough? Or is there anything else that you want? There you go. Anything else needs to happen? Or you're pretty much ready to go back there and let the throat continue to get better, your breathing continue to ease, your energy continue to re-energize, till the point that at some point you feel totally normal, healthy, as you normally do.
I'm looking forward to feeling perfectly normal.
You are looking forward to it, aren't you?
Right.
What will it be like when you are?
I'll probably race in here tomorrow and say, hey, I'm good.
Tomorrow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, I'm pretty sure that I'll be looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Any questions or comments?
No?
Give a nice round of applause. So, did I do anything different to what you've been doing all day, really? I mean, fundamentally? Not really. Sure, I added a couple of little bits, like the dream things, because if there's the idea being that if the unconscious is communicating by giving a disease, perhaps it wants to have a message come out, sure. Let's get that secondary gain taken care of. Basically, all I've done is, I'm kind of jumping ahead in a conversational way to something we'll be doing later. But all I did was go to that step, because I had a suspicion that that might have to be taken care of as well as part of what we're doing, right? But that's just a conversational way of doing a reintegration, so there's no secondary gain. Actually really collapsing the secondary gain. Does that make sense? But you'll understand more on day 5. I just skipped ahead to day 5 a little bit because I promised that when someone's sitting here, I want to do my best. And even though I did my best to restrain myself to a conversational pattern, and primarily that, I did skip ahead a little bit to do this, because I had a strong sense that that's part of, if she's not normally ill, there's a reason for it now. And if we don't take care of that reason, then, it wouldn't do the thing. But we're giving her unconscious an opportunity to resolve that reason without telling me what it is. It'll be between her and her unconscious, as it really should be, because it's her life and not